Hello guys, this is Boomerang here and welcome back to another video. And today this is episode 12 of Let's Play Minecraft. As you can see, I've gotten my stuff back. I just had to do a lot of AFK fishing and that sort of stuff. And I've also got a decent amount of food stockpiled as well. And yeah. And today, I've also, along with getting my stuff back, did a bit of mining off camera. You might not see what I'm talking about here, but if I open up this chest, you'll definitely see what I'm talking about. I have a crap ton of gold and iron. And what I'm going to do with this gold and iron, you might ask? Well, we are going to be building minecart tracks across the island. We're going to have one going in both directions as well. Yeah, it should be interesting. So, you might be asking, how does that relate to the title? How does that relate to hyperspeed travel? Well, if you remember from the beginning of the series, I've enabled the minecart tick speed to max. So basically minecarts go super fast, and I've tested it, and it's absolutely absurd. So yeah, we will be building one of those. But first, what I think we're going to do is we're going to get a couple pieces of enchanted gear. Maybe I'll do my sword, maybe get a pickaxe with emeralds since I don't have one. And also a golden helmet. I think that's what I'm going to do. Now first, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get, first off, a new pickaxe and also 3 mending books because I'd like to also put, oops, that is the wrong key. I also like to put mending on my, helmet and sword and pickaxe and that sort of stuff so that they don't break. Thankfully, our mending villager sells them for 16 emeralds, which is an absolute bargain. So, let's get... Oh, I did not bring enough emeralds, didn't I? Thankfully, I've had a stack in that I just accidentally left inside of one of my chests, so I don't have to AFK anymore or anything like that. And also, along with super cheap mending books, we can also... Oh, it's the shovel, which is really cheap. Oh, I thought it was the pickaxe was really cheap. I guess 24 isn't too expensive, but... Yeah, 10 emeralds for a shovel is absolutely crazy. When I tell you that with all of the villagers and all of the experience I've had with wrangling villagers and finding trades and that sort of stuff, I never have seen anything even close to 10 emeralds for a diamond shovel. And I'm not even joking. I didn't even know it was possible until I got that villager. That's just to put into perspective as to how ridiculously cheap that is. Anyways, let's go to the enchanting table. We can grindstone these two for a tiny bit of XP, but more significantly so that we can actually enchant it. And with the crap ton of gold we have, I guess I can craft a golden helmet. And that way we will be shielded from piglins. Oh, I should probably craft more than one golden helmet. 1 second. I could also do the same thing with diamond swords. Although I'm not exactly sure about that. I can also craft more than one. Yeah, I have a lot of diamonds. Let's do that. And it isn't like... Oh, upgrade templates. I forgot about upgrade templates. Let's do 2 sword sacrifices. No, I don't have enough XP. I guess I'll just do 1 sword. Extra. And also bring that pickaxe in with the one I have now. So I'll have 2 swords, 2 pickaxes. First sword. Smite, Smite's kind of niche. Pickaxe we got unbreaking, so, and yeah, we're not gonna do the, Aqua Affinity, let's get that. You can get really good enchantments on golden helmets for low tiers, so that's why I'm doing it last, but, okay, we got sharpness, that's good. Just sharpness, that's unfortunate. Bane of Arthropods, nope. Alright, this says fortune. Okay, just fortune. This has efficiency. This also has sharpness. We got looting. Ooh, that's good. I think I'll do that. Knockback. Okay, this is another fortune. Do we? Yes! That is amazing. Alright, we don't need you. And we also don't need any more sacks. I guess unless we wanted to get a Silk Touch pick, but I don't really want to do that. I'm not a big Silk Touch person, so yeah. Okay, so we can get Unbreaking 3. Oh, I think you can get Unbreaking 3 as a 2. I'm not exactly sure. Let's do Knockback. We got Fire Aspect as well. Although we have Smite 5. Um, that is kind of unfortunate. Not gonna lie, because I think that'll. This would have been good for like a separate sword, although we're doing Fire Aspect and Knockback. I think is good for our first sword. We could get like Sweeping Edge and the rest of enchantments later on. So I was able to get Resp, and yeah, we now have 16 levels left. So let's see what we can smash together. That's 13. Oh, oops. That's 3. That's 8. Oh, that's idiotic. Alright. Let's get Mending onto Pickaxe. And then do that. Now we're slightly off of 2 XP, but I think we can maybe get that by killing Squid. And there we go. We've got the sword with Mending. And yeah, so we've got the sword and pick now complete. Which is nice. The golden helmet we didn't have enough XP to do, but that I can do pretty easily, probably off camera. So yeah. Anyways, let's get to the railway building then, shall we? Now, I think I want to have the area where I'm gonna start the minecart track on this island, but on this side of the island. And what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have it slightly lower on the island and through the water, and then bring it slightly up during the main island. But first, let's get rails because I forgot to craft them. Alright, let's get the iron and the gold, and let's craft some rails. Oops, I did not mean to do that. I never knew that fire aspect applied like that. I thought it didn't apply with the sweeping edge. So eventually I'm gonna have it in like a waffle shape where there's 3 tracks, one in the center and 2 on each side, roughly. We're gonna be doing the one which kind of goes vertical from our base, but like on the left side since our base is closer towards the west side, north south and towards the west. That's what we're gonna do. Anyways, let's get started digging and let's go to Y49. I think I'm gonna go 49 underneath the water and 54 on the land. So yeah, let's just do that. This is gonna be the starting area. I know I'm not gonna decorate it this video. I just want to get it functional because this will help a lot for sure. Anyways, let's get started digging, and I know that there's going to be water here soon, so yeah. Oh, there is the water. I guess since minecarts have been updated to go through water, let's just build it straight underwater. It shouldn't make a difference. And let's test it to see if we're correct. Alright, I went really slow underneath the water, so I'll need to clear it out. Anyways, I've expanded about 150 blocks further, and I'm now all the way up to 54, since we're currently on the mainland, so let's go on another test ride. And yeah, it's gonna get pretty fast pretty quickly. Oh, found a cave. I guess I'll mark it by building cobblestone around here so I can explore it later. Found a ravine as well. Sadly, there isn't a lot of caves around it which branch off of it, but I can explore that as well. Oh crap, ran into a huge cave which is exposed to the surface. To be honest, I did not expect that, and I had no clue that this cave even existed at this point. But anyways, we are about half. I went up on the surface, and we are more than halfway through. So let's just do another test ride, then, shall we? And something I've noticed is that we can either go all the way to the end, although the thing is that it's a bit short, or we can go even further. And they're about 100 blocks to the right, or maybe even less. There's a old growth taiga, and we can go underneath that and bring the line even further, and that's what I think I'm going to do. Now, I ended somewhere over there, I think. And that was like the end of the island if I went straight, but as you can see, the land just a bit over to the right goes a lot further. So what I think I'm gonna do is I mapped out the ocean here. It looks shallow for the most part. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna dig underneath there and then go right ever so slightly. And I should end up over here and that'll be the last stop. Alright, and I've got the underground part done. Now, I had to go to Y46 to be completely submerged while I was digging, but that's not a big deal. It's only a few blocks down. So, let me dig up over here, and then I'm gonna take you on a ride to and from. And now we're on the surface, and I've chose to put the building eventually, that'll eventually be here, in this sort of sandy beach area, right next to the old growth forest. So yeah, now let's just do a ride to and from just to show you how fast this is. Because it's quite ridiculous, and you'll see. Yeah, let's go back. Yeah, pretty fast if you ask me. So, anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe to my channel, dislike if you dislike, and I'll see you guys all in the next video. Peace out!